The biggest poker series in Texas history happened right here at Texas Card House. More than 11,000 entries came through these doors, over $7 million awarded, and that was just one series. Now, Texas Card House is bringing two major tournament series back to back. First, the Trailblazer Poker Tour opens in Dallas and Las Colinas, August 25th through September 8. Then, the World Series of Poker Circuit returns to Austin, September 10 through September 21st. Welcome to the biggest poker month in Texas, only at Texas Card House.
All right. I'm glad you took the picture.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Texas Card House Dallas. I'm in the booth tonight, RJ Dupree, alongside my man, Mr. Eric Van Loosen. What's up, Eric?
What's going on, brother? Yeah, we've got a great final table in our Lone Star Showdown. 50K guarantee, ended up with just under 60K in the prize pool. We are about to get our cards in the air. Got some of our favorites on the final table tonight. That's what we're playing for, though, RJ. $13,650 up top.
Absolutely. It's time for the final table of the 50K Lone Star Showdown. And as you mentioned, we have some friends of the stream, TCH Live Legends, at the final table tonight, so it should be a fun one. Hand number one already underway.
50K to go. Yeah, this is Nancy over there.
Got our man Pat firing the cards tonight there in the box. So look at our first player in the 1 seat, James, and Mauricio in the 2 seat. I think you guys might recognize the 3 seat over there. That's Miss Dory Coyle. Her man Pookie's not on the final table, but it's his birthday today, so before we forget, let's shout out Pookie. What's up, Jim?
That's right. Hopefully Jim can hear us. He's mentioning in the chat that he can't hear us just yet. But hopefully we are live, loud, and proud here in hand number one. So in hand number one, our man Jason, the Razor here in the cutoff, bumps it up 125,000 to go.
So 3 of you.
Glenn will come along in the small blind with Queen Jack suited. Raj, King 5 suited in the big blind. He will call as well. Off to the flop we go. 4-6 deuce, 2 spades. Not a lot working for anyone. Raj and his King 5. Officially the best of it with a gut shot. Jason will continue. The pre-flop Razor here bets 135,000. And our man Raj running a little low on chips. Would like to see that turn, but as you can see, he's got 415,000 in his stack, so he's going to let that one go. Jason's going to take it down.
There we go. So over in the 4 seat, we got our man Don. 5 seat, the aforementioned Skinny Cole. Right there, Mr. 921 Roof himself. 6 seat, Bart Bogart. 7 is Lizard, Mr. Glenn. Over there in the 8, you mentioned Raj. And in the 9 seat is Adam. Dory is our chip leader, followed by Adam, Glenn, and Jason.
All right, Mauricio in the 2 seat, and James rocking the 1 seat tonight, and that is our final table.
You got to raise 150.
All right, so we're back. All is good. Thank you, chat, for helping us out. And now we can officially mention Pookie. Happy birthday to Mr. Jim Coyle.
Yeah, they heard us just after the
Well, there you go. You
commercial.
get some extra happy birthdays.
There you go.
James is going to raise it up here in hand number 2. He's got queens under the gun, 150,000 to go. So that is a full 3X, it looks like. We are rocking 25,000, 50,000 for this particular blind level. Our man Adam in the 9 seat will call from the big blind. Off to the flop we go. King 8-3. Adam's going to connect with that King Jack. James and his queens. in some trouble. Adam does check. James will continue betting here. 150,000 the bet from James, and you can see that he is running a little low on chip stacks. And our man Adam, he's got a lot of chips. 1.6 million here for Adam. He just goes with a call. Ace clubs on the turn. Neither player is going to love this card.
All in, yeah. I think this is the play here with that ace.
So Adam does check his king jack, and this ace will give James a spot.
Yeah, gave him a spot to get that through. He says, if he's checking that card to me, I need to rip it now and take down a pot, and that's going to put him back over $1 million. Well played, sir.
Well played indeed. If the big blind has an ace, he's got me. If not, I got a chance to take this down.
There's a look at those blinds up there in the corner. They were hidden by our advertisement for the biggest poker month in all of the country, because that's coming.
That's right.
Right now, starting August 28th, we've got our Trailblazer, followed up by the World Series of Poker down in Austin. Back-to-back big Texas Card House tournaments in Dallas and in Austin. We'll be talking about that throughout the night, but we wanted to take that little flyer down so you guys could see the blinds up there in that top right corner. 25,000, 50,000, 50,000 to start us off.
That's right. The poker boom is real in Texas, and seems like every summer we have the biggest month in Texas poker history, and this month it ain't messing around.
No, just continuing the rise.
And how fun is this group? Of course, we recognize a ton of these folks just from the stream itself. Skinny Cole, Mr. Bart, our man Lizard over there in the 7, and of course, one of the Coils, Miss Dory, at tonight's final table.
Yeah, I want to say everybody at the final table tonight has made some sort of appearance.
Right? We've seen Adam a few times. Yes, it's been a hot minute, but I know he's definitely been at some of these final tables, along with this gentleman here, Mr. James.
And Mauricio.
Mauricio as well. Now, Raj, I'm not sure if I'm familiar with Raj.
I want to say yes, but I could be wrong. But that's all right. Welcome to the final table, folks. We got some love for Dory in the chat. We got Evan joining us as well, Miss Yumi Cortez.
Hello, Yumi.
We know her by Lexi, but I like saying Yumi because that's a cool name.
That is a cool name. Lexi's a pretty cool name, too.
It is.
And, of course, our man Don, we've seen him at some final tables. He knows his way around some final tables as well. Here we are in hand number 4. Little raggy around the rail. Over to our man Raj. He will find a spot to rip it. He's got big slick. Ace, king in the cutoff. Right on time for Raj. He is down to 390,000. A little less than 4 blinds, so he will rip it and take it down. No resistance, 125,000 in profit.
And the homie, Simon Britton, joining us. We saw him at the opening video we put in our advertisement when he was on the rail for his friend Big Red down in Austin. Of course, he was just on the rail for his friend in Vegas who won the whole World Series of Poker main event.
Our man Lucas just binking the big one, no biggie.
Yep. And Simon was on our TV screen for that, too. Looked like he was about to jump through the screen.
Simon, one of the many celebrities on our
What's up, buddy?
Trailblazer video. Welcome, buddy.
My rock and roll brother, Lego, joining us. Creative also. And there's the other Simon. He's rooting for Bartolo, a.k.a. Bartimus Maximus, Bart Bogart. Call him what you want to. He's got a banner up at Choctaw. That's pretty cool.
Heads up.
All right. James with the button. He's rocking King 10 suited.
Check.
Dory defending from the big blind. Ace 6. Queen 3-4 to flop. A 6 here on the turn gives Dory even more of an advantage. She will bet and take it down.
There you go. Hit something, say something. She does on the turn there. I think People are calling him Dart. We call him Bart.
Texas legend, Bart Bogart.
Amen.
Yeah, I don't know that Bart has a banner.
I like spreading rumors about him.
Okay.
Yeah.
He should. He should have a banner this week because he's on a heater, by the way. He's cashed 4 tournaments between Las Colinas and here at Texas Card House Dallas. Fresh off of a nice little cash at the World Series of Poker main event. And Choctaw did indeed treat him well. Banner or not, he had a nice series at Choctaw as well. So our man Bart continuing the heat, trying to see if he can bink tonight's final table.
Yeah, I know. I'm just spreading trash about it.
I think Bart has the same banner as our man Zach.
Yeah.
Zach should have a
Second
banner
place.
too. Second place twice.
Second place banner.
That's absurd. All right, Mauricio going to raise this one up in hand number 6. He's got King Queen on the button. It's funny how the button and the blinds always have a little something to play with.
And a little something for both on this flop.
75.
Ace 3 in the big blind here for Don. He will land the ace. And he will lead out 75,000 to bet from Don.
Good price for Mauricio here. Got some backdoor
Yeah,
opportunities.
a little gut shot to Broadway with that king of spades. And the turn is an ace of diamonds here. More equity now for Don. He will lead out again and take it down. Mauricio lets go of the king queen. Nice hand for Don there. 265,000 in profit for him.
Jason, I heard during that hand, was trying to advertise, and we couldn't quite hear him because there was some other talking going on. But he's clearly got his advertisement on his shirt. I told him I'd give him some love. 921 roof. That's 972-921 roof for my man Jason Cole here.
972.
He said call the number if you need a roof inspection, and he'll end up giving you $500 off if you mention the word poker.
Ah.
There you go.
Promo code poker. Yeah, Luka Doncic just now noticing the final table of celebrities tonight. I was half asleep. Wasn't sure if I was interested for this final table, and then I saw the lineup. What a lineup we have here. And Adam will raise it up with ace-jack and the low jack.
Raise all in.
Mauricio in the cutoff. He's looking at 2 jacks. Pocket jacks for Mauricio, and he will rip it all in. 790,000, the all in from the jacks.
Yeah, interesting spot. He wants a count here, does our man Adam.
And it's going to be a bunch.
Whole lot of chips for this one.
He did raise to 110,000.
790 total.
So you're looking at 680,000 here to make the call. A little more than half your chips. We've all been right with ace-jack, and it's cashed us in some monster pots, and we've all sadly let it go, and Adam will sadly let this one go. Let Mauricio take it down, 235,000 in profit. His stack now above $1 million.
All right, guys.
So 25,000, 50,000. These stacks have a little bit of wiggle room, but not a ton.
No bomb pot.
Uh-oh, no bomb pot. Thought we retired that joke. Felipe.
Funky G.
Funky G. Felipe.
During my time. I apologize.
Working on his shuffling. It's hard to shuffle in a suit.
You are Funky G. You can do it.
He's going to deal a couple hands for our man Pat real quick. See if Felipe remembers how to pitch the cards. He does.
Team Dart.
Dory and Bart together equal Dart. I like it. All in, says Raj.
All right, Raj. Gonna try to sneak this one through with Jack 8 suited. He is up to 10 blinds here, so if he gets this one through or perhaps finds a double, he will be out of the basement here for a minute. Finding a good spot thus far. Jason with 10-7 in the small blind. That goes away. One player left. Bart, King 8 suited. We can see the cards, but King 8 goes into the muck. Raj will get it done.
Another opportunity coming up this week, folks, for an even bigger one bink. Come on out. Starting Tuesday, first flight's at 10 a.m. Tuesday. 10 flights for this bad boy. Another even bigger one. We just got through with one. I think it was 53,000 for first place. Normally we're over 50, sometimes 60, sometimes even 70. So y'all come fire some bullets. Let's see how big we can get this even bigger one. Final table will be streamed in that one. Free Panda joining us. Johnny Rod. What's cracking, homie? Right on time to see Raj find another spot. This time it's an under the gun rip with Queen 10. And he does have more chips than he had before, so he even gets an ace-jack suited to fold. Take a look at those payouts again to see what, if any, ICM implications there are at these kind of early spots here. Raj gets it through, and he keeps chipping up. So the ace-jack of clubs says no thank you. Raj back-to-back, kind of medium holdings there, RJ. Jack 8 and Queen 10.
Right.
Takes the aggressive route and steals the blinds.
Yeah, and those two pots could come in handy here for Raj, as he will now leapfrog Bart for the short stack of the final table. And you can look at those payouts right there. Players have a prize locked up, 1,330, playing for that 13-6 up top.
Yeah. So pay jump really not that big of a deal until you start getting real high up there, maybe fifth, fourth, those jumps. But, man, ace-jack of clubs going into the muck early. Interesting to see.
And now Bart, the short stack with a little over 13 blinds. He is in the blinds right now.
They're not short on dealers, but we have had a couple of dealers had to take a step away for a minute just and had somebody fill in. We do have a short dealer. Marvy was out there dealing earlier.
That's right.
God bless her.
In her blazer as well.
Yeah.
All right, we got a 3-bet coming in. Dory's ready for action. She is our chip leader. She will 3-bet here, 250,000.
From the low jack. Interesting spot
Yeah,
here.
Adam raising under the gun there, and Dory wanting to know what's going on with this under the gun raise. She 3-bets it up.
Adam probably aware that the short stack to his right is chipped up enough to where he's kind of on his heels, so let's see how he wants to play his jacks here. Not a big stack for him either, but does have over 20 big blinds. Up, somebody hit a royal flush out in the room. They're screaming and hollering. Congratulations, sir.
Sounds like it might have been our man playing the app on the bar. 8-9 deuce a flop. Dory does have a gut shot, but Adam has two of those jacks in his holdings.
625 in the middle. See what sizing he goes with. Looks like he is going to bet. Does get that through. Dory lets it go.
All right, 375,000 in profit there for Adam. He's up to nearly 1.7 million now.
I could bust anybody. Try.
Our friend Brian Sheed has joined us. What's up, Brian?
Thank you so much.
The one closest.
And Pat is back. Patricio. We got the double 921 roof
Man, look at that, yeah.
advertisement going on. We got father and son
50,000.
on
921
the
roof shirts everywhere. That's how you do it. Andy drew the 5 seat, so you get the perfect shot
Yeah.
at that billboard right there.
I'm just glad he's wearing his good shirt tonight, not the cut-off sleeve one.
Raise. I get 110.
All right, folds around to the cutoff. That's our man Bart. Raise it up. Queen 10 of spades, 110,000 to go. Bart needs to land a little something here soon.
Call.
Right behind him, Glenn on the button with a small pair. He will call with the pocket fours. Raj is ripping. He's got that look. He's got the 10 of clubs and a mystery card, and he will rip it again, but this time into the raise of Bart and a caller. So there's some chips out there this time. And there we get a good look at that other card. Roger's got pocket 10s.
I was like, cool, we're going to make our first final table. I busted 9 at the same time as the 10th, so I didn't even make it to the I busted 9. I didn't even make it to the I spent a few minutes ago.
All right, so Roger's going to take it down again. This time it's got a little more meat on it. 320,000 in profit. And our short stack coming into tonight's final table is nearly up to $1 million now.
Looks pretty.
Raj, the shorty coming in. He's now leapfrog 2 players ahead of Bart and Don.
We have seen Bart spin up a stack, though, on this final table where he had 2 or 3 chips when there was about 6 or 7 left and ended up finishing, I think, second in that one.
You don't get EVL's banner by not being able to spin up a stack.
Yeah, I've created my own banner for Bart. One day, I will have the 1.2 million in tournament cashes that one Bart Bogart has. He's getting up there. Closing in on 1.2 very shortly.
Yeah, I think Jim Coyle mentioned in the chat that Bart may have the most tournament cashes in the Choctaw events. And I would believe that. He's got a bunch. All right, folds around to the small blind. That's our man Adam. That button in a funky spot, but he's officially the small blind.
Call. All right, gentlemen. Heads up.
James in the big blind. He's got one of those little pairs. He'll make the call. Let's see a flop. Ace-9. Taking on the 3s. 10-4-5 the flop.
About 100.
Adam will continue here with his ace-9. Pre-flop razor from the small blind, taking on the big blind. James going to bump it up with those pocket 3s. 250,000 now.
It's one way to find out where you currently stand, and he's going to take that down. Well done.
All right, James picking up 300,000. He now over $1 million, 1.24 million. Obi mentioning it in the chat. 168 viewers right now and only 13 likes.
Help us out, folks. Root on these players. Like, share, subscribe, all that jazz.
That's right.
We would greatly appreciate it if you're sticking with us tonight on a Saturday night.
Click like for, especially if you're watching on your phone. It's super easy. If you're watching on your TV, it's
60K to go.
much more difficult. You need an
Absolutely.
IT degree, but that's all right.
We need those likes. RJ and I both turned down a line full of ladies tonight so we could come bring you
160.
this final table.
A couple of big job opportunities to
Yeah.
be here.
If you buy that, I'll throw the Golden Gate in free, said George Strait.
All right, King Jack under the gun. It's suited for Dory. Raise it up, 160,000 to go.
Obi hitting us with a $10 super
That's a
chat.
like. Thank you, Obi.
God bless you, sir.
Super chat in the chat. Dory's going to take this one down. A little raise under the gun. No resist times.
5,000 more. There it is. Dory, I'm going to keep your 60 here.
Super cool. Greatly appreciated.
All right.
That's what I always tell Jim when he says, I'm going to do this. I'm like, I'm around.
Frederick's tuning in all the way from the Thai-Cambodia border.
Wow, there you go.
Uh-oh.
That's a good one.
We jinxed our boy Pat. He flipped over a card.
You don't want that 10.
Push-ups or laps.
Speaking of the line of ladies,
Right.
Frederick's hanging out at the Thai-Cambodian border.
Yeah, you got to make sure they're ladies. Woo!
60,000, good.
But that sounds like a good time.
Viewers coming in from all over the world tonight
Yeah.
for this final table.
William Millville smashed it for us.
Thank you, Will.
Lexi didn't believe me about our line of ladies.
They're right outside the door here. They're following us. Or they could just be playing in the nightly tournament out there, but whatever. All right, hand 14 folds around to the button. That's our man James, 4-5.
Raise.
4-5 suited here on the button.
Our homie who moved to Florida hasn't forgotten about us. Dex, my man. You guys are awesome.
James going to bump it up here on the button with that 4-5 suited. Dory in the big blind with Queen Jack. She makes the call. Heads up to the flop. Queen 3-5. A little something for both of them. Top pair for Dory. Middle pair for James.
Yeah, that's more than a little something. The queen, a very important card for Dory. She got her queens and kings tangled earlier and spiked a queen on the river for a big old pot.
That was a massive pot, catapulting her to the chip lead at this final table.
Oh, the two-piece for James.
And now we see a 4 on the turn, and spicy little 4. 400,000 to bet from Dory.
Yeah, and she's going to have to call this big top pair. Gets the bad news. She needs a 3, a jack, or a queen, or James is going to get a big old double. Can she spike another lady on the river? 6 clean outs, you can see up top. James at risk.
Deuce. Deuce of diamonds. That's a brick. 2 pair here. Gonna hold for our man James. Dory and her queen jack. Coming up a little short there, and that's going to be the full double up for our man James. 1.3 million in profit. 2.5 million now in his stack. And that will knock Dory down a bit.
Still second in chips.
Still second in chips. Plenty to work with.
James and the giant stack in the 1 seat now. Well done.
Our man Dex, thank you, buddy. I know Eric mentioned it, but I didn't get to say thank you for that Taco Bell. We appreciate the super chat. Dex and Obi, the real MVPs.
Well, we mentioned this bad boy coming up here, the even bigger one. But to start off,
Bigger.
the bigger poker month, the huge poker month that's happening August through September. That's where it really starts, folks. The Dallas and Las Colinas locations hosting the Trailblazers Season 3, $1 million in guarantees. That starts on August the 25th, just a couple weeks away.
And I was looking at the schedule of that thing. This thing's going to be big and bad enough that an even bigger one will be the opening weekend
Of course.
event. And then it gets crazy.
Ooh. Dory's got a good idea. I do have some food on the way as we speak. I got a hero coming. Or a gyro, as some folks say.
All right, Dory going to raise it up from small blind with suited ace-10. Don rocking 4 high, and he's not going to take that one to battle, so Dory will take it down. Yeah, be careful out there, Frederick. Yeah, we forget that Thai and Cambodia not getting along right now
I did not know that.
politically, so.
Yeah, be careful.
Dory.
Well, we will welcome you back with open arms, and there's plenty of poker to be had.
We'll be spinning cards for you, stack of chippies.
Well, that's like your opinion, man.
Talking smack to Dory.
And I don't think many folks agree with you. But that's okay. You know what they say about opinions, RJ?
Dory doesn't mind a little smack talk. She's got enough cashes to speak for itself. All right, Mauricio in the cutoff, folds around to him. All the action thus far around the button and in the blinds. Very common this particular phase of the final table. Our man Adam was able to
Rip City.
maneuver a nice pot with his jacks under the gun.
Mauricio has ripped it.
All in, king, queen.
You know, our dealer's name is Patricio, and he
I know.
dealt a big hand to Mauricio. I like the way that sounds.
Next one.
Chasing Dreams with Green Candles. Longest name in the chat.
That is a long screen name, my friend.
But he actually gave us an idea for the next T-Bell visit. A 1/3 lemonade, 1/3 fruit punch, 1/3 mango. Mix those three together.
Oh,
Wowzers.
sounds like it's right up my alley.
He's drunk.
Mountain Dew in Thailand. That's a thing. There we go. Mountain Dew me. Careful who you say that to.
Excited for the new Mountain Dew out there. Very nice.
Our friend Pebble has joined us.
Hello, Pebble.
Amen, Jim.
All right, folds around to the button. Don, let's go the 8-5 suited. So Jason now jumping in there with the 6 deuce suited.
Bart wants to double down with his 9
Man,
deuce.
look at these monsters. Monsters under the bed. Queen 3-4 the flop. Gut shot for Jason and his 6 high.
Yeah, and I think clear bet for him. Knows that
Yeah.
Bart has really one option if he's going to continue the hand. That's going to be to rip it. He can either call or get away from that 6 deuce.
And that's chapter 2 of my poker book. If you limp from the small blind and the big blind checks, you must bet the flop. It's a penalty if you don't.
Flamingo says hello.
Hello, Flamingo.
The Dirty Baja Blast is what that's called. Fantastic.
Sounds like the name of a fantasy football team.
Indeed.
Soon to be fantasy football season. We're almost there.
The Godfather has joined
The
us.
Godfather.
Mitchapalooza in the house.
Tuning in to see a couple of his favorites, Eric and RJ.
Oh,
Wait, no,
no.
he said
He said Bart and Dory.
Oh, Bart and Dory, okay.
Dadgum. Well, thank you anyway, Mitch. It was fun seeing you and Poker Monkey down there in Austin. A couple of poker pals having a good time at TCH. A couple of pals here, a couple aces.
That's a pretty good starting hand. Jason on the button with the Rockets, ace of spades, ace of hearts.
Definitely a more entertaining table. They should be on the street.
You got to raise. Make it 180.
180 to go here, full 3X with the aces.
It'll be audible.
Bart keeps getting that queen 10.
Made a good decision to fold that one up against the birds.
Yeah, Frederick's ready for a hoodie. I don't know the official answer to that. I would imagine that it could be done.
We haven't yelled just yet, Flamingo. We're going to try.
Sometimes Eric will yell at me,
Nah.
You're in the wrong place.
only when we have to break out the Febreze.
That's interesting.
That's if RJ's had his Taco Bell for the day, or Rosa's.
Hey, we're stuck in a tiny booth, folks.
Every now and then, we'll have some of that action in these hands that we have our Joe Rogan meme
Yeah,
moment
sure.
where we kick back
Raise.
and just are
Make it
so
160.
shocked by the action that happens. So we might yell at you from time to time.
Once in a while, we'll get fired up. All right, Don's going to raise it up, 160,000 to go. Blinds have gone up, 30,000, 60,000 this level.
Yeah, fair enough. Old Slick, he gets a little excited down there, doesn't he? Dandy Don, though, coming in for a nice raise here.
darkness just comes in. It's terrible. We only had 2.
Sounds like it's a good time for a nap.
It is. It's a good time to get in a very dark place. Any migraine, it's a good time to get in.
All right, 10-4 suited here in the big blind for Raj. He will make the call. He wants to see a flop.
But I have those
7-8-3, 2 clubs. So top pair here for Don. 1 spade. Pretty nice flop.
one of the things.
Absolutely.
It does. I was very proud of myself. We went out for my husband's birthday last night to a very fancy steakhouse.
I was just thinking maybe that's a better flop for his
All in.
range, but unfortunately, Don had smashed that.
Don hit it pretty good, and he's not messing around. He's just going to rip it into that stack of Raj and take this one down.
Had iced tea and he had ginger ale.
Yeah, I was with you, Tommy. He looked like he had that lean. He was thinking about it.
Well, we just had our friend Don on the stream here recently rocking that Sturgis hat.
That's right.
And we had a guy sitting next to him named Harley.
I think he's got Sturgis hat tonight,
He
right?
does.
Yeah,
but-
okay.
But you know who's in Sturgis right now?
Who's that?
Our friend Randy 3Coin.
Randy, piddling around in Sturgis.
Shout out to Randy 3Coin. He checks into the stream every now and then, but he's probably busy out there having a ball up
Oh.
in Sturgis,
That's-
South Dakota.
That's his job now.
Motorcycles, tattoos, rock and roll, and topless women.
His new job is to travel the world having a ball.
Man,
I mean, he came
Shout out to Mr. 3Coin.
doesn't that sound like a terrible time? We should have gone up there.
Man.
and I felt so bad. And he had a lot of sugar.
Bart keeps getting those teasers. He's anxious to get in there, but fighting off the 6-7 suited throws that in the muck. He is running a little low over there, so he's going to have to find a premium here. Glenn raising from the button. Glenn, meet Raj.
It was just like bam, bam. He looked like he was.
Raj has ripped it all in with pocket 5s.
Not his day.
It was very good. I felt bad, but I told you,
So Raj got right up to $1 million.
I didn't want to look in
Leaked off a little bit here through the big blind, but he's going to get it right back. 280,000 in profit on this one. Right back to $1 million. 1.05 for Raj.
Nice. He wasn't there, though, was he, Lego, at the show? Lego went to a cool rock show, and I had forgotten that it was last night. I should have taken off.
Uh-huh.
But came in here and hung out in the booth last night for a PLO stream. Good old Texas Doom Rock, the Sword, and Red Fang last night. But 3Coin had a little lounge area set up at the Bomb Factory in Dallas. Really cool. He wasn't there, though. Okay, I didn't think so. I was like, man, if he could be in that many places at once, that's fantastic.
He's all in.
Bart's found him a spot here.
All right, Bart's going to rip it all in. Queen 8 of hearts. Glenn lets go of 2 hearts. Raj with 10-9 suited. He's considering options here.
They would literally just swap spots here, where he'd make this call and lose the hand to one Bartimus. Still 2 players behind him, though, to think about. And they've already got chips invested. Do we want to be making calls here with 10-9 suited?
Raj has shown
Wow.
signs
Gamble, gamble.
of being able to get after it, and he's going to get after it here. All in over the top from Raj, 10-9 suited. He's going to isolate this pot. The blinds are out of there.
Yeah.
So
Bart will welcome the 10-9 calling him. He's getting it in good. That's all you can do in these spots.
Queen 8 for Bart, taking on 10-9 for Raj. Our man Bart at risk. Jack 8-4,
Oh, what a
2
flop.
hearts, my favorite
Whoa, look
flop.
at this action flop.
Open-ended for the 9-10. A lot of outs here for 9-10. Open-ended pair outs as well, but it cannot be a heart. Deuce of spades. It's a brick. So the Queen 8 lands an 8.
What a freaking flop
And that will be a winner for Bart. What a hot mess that was. 550,000 for Bart in profit. And that'll put him close to $1 million. Let's see. 950,000 for Bart.
Raj took the gamble. He knows he's going to need a big stack himself. Kind of got lucky that the players in the small and big blind didn't have anything either as he made that call from the button. But
Yeah,
he's going to have to regroup a little bit.
Going to have to regroup. A little bit of an anxious spot there, but really found a good spot to find some suited connectors to isolate and try to get that on his own. Getting rid of the blinds, that would have been a big pot for Raj down the stretch if he gets that thing. Had a little gamble to it, but I don't hate it.
I think that's a knock on the door because my food is here, RJ.
Raise.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marvy.
200.
The lovely Marvy bringing some food for our man EVL.
That probably means she didn't hear my short joke earlier. That's a lot of food, doesn't it feel like?
Yeah, it depends on what you put in there, buddy. We got mystery cards everywhere in hand 23.
Yeah, this is the hand here that the cards just quit reading for a second.
Okay,
on this
so we
one
got a
hand.
warning on this one.
We know what Don has here. We'll find out here shortly.
Okay, so Don has raised it. 200,000 to go. 3X and some change. Flashes his cards there. It looked like an ace king.
Ace king.
There we go.
Was ace king
That's a
for
pretty good hand to raise with.
Dandy Don. Uh-oh, Mitch is claiming it's over because Bart has him right where he wants
Bart found that double.
Kingpin saying, yep. He saw her add some spice.
Yeah, see.
Knowing what a sissy I am when it comes to spices.
Kingpin knows what's up. Better check that taco. Off to hand 24 we go. 24th hand of tonight's final table. Yet to lose a player.
Raise. Take it 150.
And we got to give a shout out to our man Glenn. He's not only a survivor in the poker streets, he's a survivor in life. Just had another surgery. He's been battling cancer off and on. He's a true warrior. Got a big scar on his face to show it. Still shows up, grinds tournaments, and here he is on, I think, his 21st, he said, final table at, at TCH.
That's a bunch.
That is a bunch.
Well, he's raised it up here with ace-4. Gets some action from James on the button. James has done some work with some medium pairs. This time he's got 7s. We get a flop. Jack, Jack, 5. Yeah, you can see that big old scar there for Glenn. And that is a fresh surgery that our man is conquering this week. Looks like a hockey player now. Love it. Shout out to Glenn and Godspeed, young man. Stay healthy.
Yeah, changed his name to Billy Badass over there.
That one flash. It's going to be our burn, guys. Guys, 8 of spades are burn card. 8 of spades. 60,000.
Streamed final table.
Yeah, I would imagine that number is probably accurate. Yeah. As far as final tables total at TCH, my man's probably, he could add a 0 to that. He's at a bunch of them. And he plays in a ton of daily tournaments as well. So,
Also all in.
all right, we got some fun action here. Glenn raised it up with that suited ace-4 of diamonds. Raj is going to rip it. He's got a suited ace-6. So Raj finding a spot here to rip it for $645,000. And Don in the big blind, he has king-queen. He says, I want to isolate this pot. I'm going to rip for some more.
Let me know when you're ready.
And now Don taking a shot at Raj.
And I think he did that knowing that Raj has been jamming pretty light.
A little light there, yeah. So he wants to take a shot at Raj's stack.
Oh.
And look at this flop. 8-3-3 the flop. 2 hearts for Raj.
82% equity for Raj here.
So now Don going to need a king or a queen without it being a heart. 4 spades on the turn. No help. Ace-6 still best. 6 of spades. So king, queen whiffs here as Don takes a shot there at a decent pot. And that will leave Don pretty short now. He's down to 430K. Our man Raj, full double up with some extra. 1.4 million now for Raj.
Raj definitely showing us not afraid to get his chips in.
Raj is kicking and a scratching over there. He's been a little bit everywhere throughout the bottom half of the chip stacks, and look at him now. He's all the way up to fourth.
Made you 20K. Let me look, see maybe if I can find a better way.
60,000.
And look at this. Hand 26, Raj has got a premium this time. Looking at pocket kings.
Couple of cowboys. And we know how this hand has fared on this table, but
Yeah, kings have been a little ornery lately, including a little rough. We mentioned earlier that down the stretch coming into tonight's final table,
You got a dirty stack.
Dory busted up some kings with her pocket queens in a massive pot. And now here we are at hand 26. Kings again, this time for Raj.
I'm sorry. Did I just nail like a horse?
Raj doing some accounting over there. He's like, man, I got enough chips to count now. I better see what's going on. Decides on a number. He will raise it up. 200,000 to go.
yeah, chunky open there. Yeah, give me those kings too.
Me
We're not
too.
laying those down.
Me too. Over to Mauricio, King 8 offsuit in the cutoff. And look at this, Mauricio thinking about it with King 8. That is the kind of action our man Raj has been putting out there today. Will he possibly get a customer here from King 8? Okay.
Maybe King 8 forgot it was on him.
Possibly.
That happens. He had already folded in his head. Maybe.
He is starting to grin a little over there. Maybe that was the case.
Uh-oh.
All right, Don's got ace-9, so he's going to rip it here. He's all in for 430,000. He now our short stack.
Dandy Don, Rip
So
City.
he will look at an ace, and he will use it. He's ripped it, all in for 430,000. And this will be somewhere around 230 more thousand for Raj to make the call.
and call. All right, you guys can turn them up.
All right, so we're doing it.
I do
Things
have to-
are happening.
Don is going to be the player at risk here with the ace-9.
That was straight up.
It had to, he earned it.
All right, Kings taking on ace-9. Our man Don at risk. 10-6-5 the flop, 2 spades. Deuce of spades. Kings has the spade advantage here. So that will limit some of the outs of Don. Only an ace can change it, cannot be a spade. 4 of hearts, that's a brick. Kings are going to hold here, and our man Don will get whamboozled. He will be our first elimination of tonight's final table. Raja all the way up to $2 million now.
Great job, Don, making another final table here at TCH. Going to finish in 9th place out of 285 entries today.
Pretty good run.
Not a bad little run. He's turned his $250 buy-in into $1,330. And now we've got $1,660 locked up, but we're all shooting for that first place of $13,650.
All right.
Another big shout out. We got our 3rd super chat from the homie, Casey Powell.
Casey Powell, my man. What's up?
Says, let's go, Bart. And he's hit us with a little bit more Taco Bell money.
I appreciate that, Casey Powell.
God bless you.
60,000 to go.
He's got a vendetta.
My new best friend, Casey Powell, ahead of Eric.
Trying to make your head hurt again.
Normally we can see the clock. Instead, we see the
Yeah.
players' names in front of Mr. Pat there. See if we can get him to switch that so we can see that clock counting down.
Raise. You get 150.
Adam didn't want to mess with those pocket fives. Often see players folding some of those small pairs.
Final tables, playing for real money. Doesn't want to waste chips right now, going set mining.
Yeah, and he was under the gun too there, so a lot can happen if you open or try something like limp in there.
Yeah, King Jack there for Raj. He's not scared to bump it up, so he'll take that one down.
A lot of playability now for these stacks. Glenn the shortest with 745,000. It's good for about 13 big blinds.
60,000.
Phony Turgis.
What's up, Phony?
G Daddy have
Yeah, I
joined
think
us.
that was a legitimate. Under his glasses, he was looking at something else. He thought he had folded.
Yeah.
He is not the type of guy to.
Do a super tank there with a king 8 off, yeah. Now this one, he might end up deciding to rip
Yeah,
here.
ace 8's worthy of a think about it moment.
Yeah, some players will steal a little TV time every now and then, but usually if they're going to do it, they're going to have their hoodie down and their glasses off so we can see
that
their
time he had his hand
face.
on his cards like he knew they were there, so that's good.
He has found a spot to rip it, though, with the ace 8. It's the one and the only Tommy Guns Poker ADHD. Of course it is. PLO grinder these days.
Go back later, look. Huh? They're on the final table.
They beat us.
My son's on made the final table.
That's fun.
Yeah, I was wondering which Tommy is our
I was
Tommy
telling him
Guns.
earlier, I thought we were going to get to play a final table together one night. Or 10-handed.
Perhaps it's
Point him out. I
the Tommy that's been crushing everything lately. A big Florida State fan, if I remember correctly. My man.
That sounds like
That's my theory.
It's the Euro Killer.
Jim and I were
Euro killer,
That's what I called him.
Tommy Guns.
He said, hey, shush, shush.
down to
Can't let him know. I think he killed him so much, a lot of them left.
It's gotta be my man.
They went back to Europe.
he got his aces cracked. When I went out 10. He would have been at the final table.
All right, Glenn's gonna raise it up in small blind Jack 10. And he gets rid of that Queen 10. Look at that. Raj is out of there. Raj says, I've got enough chips right now. I don't have to mess around with this Queen 10, even though I got you dominated.
Oh, the one that had your shirt on.
He's like a mini Jason.
There you go. Blinds have gone up 40,000, 80,000, 80,000. There's that clock right there. 30-minute level just started for the 40, 80, 80 level.
9, 2,
So
1.
now Bart's got 10.
I have
Glenn has just under 10 big blinds.
Yes, sir.
Tommy's put a lot of work into his tournament games as well, by the way. And here lately, he has been making a lot of final tables and cashing everywhere he goes. I'm proud of Tommy.
But I think if I did do my roof and I didn't call Bart, I might be in trouble.
Bart said he quit doing roofs.
What'd you say?
Bart said he quit doing roofs.
We got two roofers side by side on the table here. Jason definitely getting his advertisements in and trying to spread a rumor that Bart's no longer doing roofs.
Yeah. I'm very positive that
Dallas is the mecca of roofers.
rumor is not correct.
Yeah,
Look at that.
For hailstorms.
You may have to farkle for a roof if you need a roof.
I'll tell you
got
what.
we got folks that can get you a roof.
There's probably 6 other roofers in the room playing poker right now.
Our man Bart and our man Skinny Cole, they can get you fixed up.
We are in kind of the start of the Tornado Alley in the good old US of A.
I mean, I still know how.
and Hailstorm Central.
What it does,
North
is
Texas.
it compromises it so that it ages faster.
It's almost like I'm talking to some roof right
Yeah, it is like you're talking about.
there. But it catches moisture probably, it holds it.
All right, Bart's got the deuces. 800K in his stack, good for 10 blinds.
somebody. in
Later
the
position
is
says,
amazing.
nope, I'm not doing it with the deuces, even though they never loses.
Thinks about it, lets him go.
The best you're going to do is take a drone.
And the best thing I could suggest when you're in that spot, small pair, possible rip, possible fold, look behind you. Just look at the hands behind you, see if they're reaching for chips, see if they're giving you anything. You know, if there's 3 out of the 4 people ready to muck, then maybe you can rip it. If you got people reaching for chips, maybe you let those small pairs just go straight into the muck and take your chances with the upcoming hands. And perhaps Bart saw a little something behind him because we've got action.
And not your normal hands. We've got a raise with the Ocho Cinco. And Adam says, I don't think you've got it. I've seen you get in light a couple times. I'm going to go with the 10-8 suited here.
Nice.
Love the play.
Adam finding a nice spot to pick up some chips, keeping him in the middle of the pack.
That's right. Always look left. Like crossing the street. Look both ways.
80,000.
See if there's a big train coming.
Yeah, right.
Glenn's found a little hand he wants to pop up a little bit here. It's the ace-8 suited variety. Takes it down, gets that through. I'm going to give a quick shout out to our lovely friend, Miss Rebecca Thompson. Got a new little special going on with her Big O game. She's been hosting some games here at TCH Dallas for a while. She's now going to be doing it both Dallas and Las Colinas with her friend Chris. Tuesdays, 1 p.m. over at Las Colinas. Thursdays over here at TCH Dallas, 1 p.m. Take a quick screenshot if you're interested. Seats filled 2 to 3 days in advance, so call those numbers down there at the bottom, Rebecca and Chris, if you're interested in playing some 5-card poker, some Big O.
You like that Big O? That's a pretty good deal on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Chris and Becca's game.
And for the Big O game only, there's a flopped quads.
Yeah, I got a fun little
$1,000
fun little
special.
jackpot, fun little $40 play all day fee. That's the spot right there.
And the players that normally play with her are a pretty friendly group. They've actually welcomed some players in that aren't as experienced as them and don't completely just run them over. I mean, they
try to help them out a little before
bit,
they
yeah.
take their money. And
yeah, they will take your money, no doubt about it. But
no, it's a fun spot.
Mauricio, speaking of fun spots, he's
Pocket nines.
got RJ's former least favorite hand. I don't know if you've changed on it, but
Always a fun spot.
I love the pocket nines.
It's
Some
never-
people call it the truck starter.
They're never boring. And I tell you what, if I were sitting in Mauricio's spot with about that stack, I'm getting pocket nines. No doubt.
And he's going to get it in there.
There's been times when I peek at the first one and I'm like, oh, all right, I already know what
You already
this
know
is.
another one's
Yeah,
coming?
yeah.
Yep. Well, he's got the 2 red ones. He's going to put them to work.
I'll pick the coverage.
All right, Mauricio all in with those nines. Looking for the double up. Glenn working from the low jack here with that ace-5. He did bump it up, but this all in
865.
very substantial to Glenn's stack. In fact, it may cover him. I don't know exactly what Glenn raised to there. It looks like Glenn may have a kibble and a bit left if he chooses to make this call.
There you go.
Jason, you're in this.
Oh, I'm 7 to 34 left.
Where's the beer at?
Oh, it's over there. I have one arm, so I have to bring my phone.
Well, you put your phone in your pocket. Go take care of your beer.
Self-announced one-armed man in the background, Mr. J.
I have one on.
Glenn does make the call.
All right.
He will have a kibble in a bit left behind.
He sure does. 80,000 behind.
That's the first time we've referenced dog food on the show, but here we go. All in for Mauricio.
All right, Mauricio looking for that double up. Glenn looking for the knockout with the suited ace-5. Can the nines hold? Let's see him, Pat. 9 in the
Whoa.
window. Queen 9-3 to flop. 2 clubs. Ace-5 drawing slim. Ace on the turn, and that will actually do it. Ace-5
Absolutely.
needed a wheel to
know,
pull that miracle off.
Needed a
And
running 2-4. That was going to be it.
Mauricio finds the double up with those nines. Good for a little over $1 million in profit. 1.9 million now in the stack of Mauricio. One blind remaining.
He tried to save a
for
chip.
Glenn.
Couldn't quite do it there. Big hand. He is going to move all the way up near the top. Mauricio is in second place. He's jumped over everybody.
Yeah, that's a
except
big
for James.
So yeah, a lot of people there in the middle here, so you can see just what a double up does from a middling stack to a middling stack, and boom, shoots you way up there. Now our man Glenn, one blind remaining.
Wakes up with the Randy Moss hand, says, no thank you, I'll pick a better hand to go with. Cards heating up a little bit for Mauricio.
You said 180? Rates at 180. Sorry, I can't hear too well this side. Takes it
You know,
up.
Pat reminding the table that it is hard to hear them sometimes with that headset on. Mauricio bumps it up, takes it down. Ace-Jack good.
And we'll peek again at the payouts. Next player out getting 1660.
That's okay.
And from there, it's 2K and 37, 6, 9, 13 up top, RJ.
The 2K club starting at 7th,
But he don't know how to count.
all the way to a
Right.
13-6 payout.
The Lizard is all in, and he's got some stand-up equity.
All right, he's under the gun.
He's got the gator on his
Couldn't
cards
tell.
over there.
Couldn't tell if he looked or not, but he did not want to mess with that big blind, with the big blind ante. So he is all in under the gun. 8-9,
Ah,
and Jason will make the call from the small blind. He has Jack 9. Bart has Jack 6. So everyone's sharing some cards here. Glenn's going to need an 8 or a straight to survive.
there's an 8.
8-4 for the flop. Just what the Lizard ordered.
There we go.
Another 4 on the river. Everybody's going to show. Glenn's going to be happy with this. He will quadruple up.
The house is full.
And, of course, it's a triple up amongst the 3 players, but that big blind ante there was all of Glenn's stacks, so that's a full quadruple up. So now he has 4 blinds, and he gets to put 2 of them right back out into action.
Got good news and bad news, Glenn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pat giving him the good news and the bad news. Good news, you're still in the tournament. Bad news is half of that is going to go in the pot right now.
Hey, you. Yeah.
It is Cool Kids Night
Jason
here at the club.
Jason in the 5 seat turning and peeking because his son, who we mentioned was in the room, he's on a final table in
That's
our
right.
in our second tournament today. The $175 buy-in, 15K guarantee. So shout out to Young Cole.
Yeah,
Papa Cole and Young Cole both making final
man,
tables.
and what a great tournament that is. Late on a Saturday night, feel the itch to play some tournament poker, $175, get you in a 15K tournament.
Over 5,000 for first.
Man, almost 47-40
47.
tonight.
Okay,
Yep.
47-40.
So pert near 5K, and they are down to 5 players. And
Is the young man still in?
Yes. The board says 5 players, but as I'm counting, I see 6, so I'm not sure what's going on there. But
Raise.
a man is getting a massage, so possibly
100,000.
just recently eliminated, finishing up a massage.
All right, James is going to open this one up with king, queen out of the low jack. Dory in the cutoff wakes up with big slick.
Ace,
She's
king.
3-bet city.
So, yeah, she knows what to do with that. Bump it up. 400K to go. And Glenn, the shorty in the big blind, is out of there.
Yeah, definitely a good fold there for James. Knows that he doesn't need to mess with a big stack with king, queen off.
And now our man Glenn down to 2 blinds, this time in the small blind.
Probably last year or so.
He must be good.
Looks like our friend Mark Donovan in the background. Shout out to Dunny if that's him.
Oh, yeah.
Big old gray beard.
That beard grew fast for him.
Oh, he shaves that thing off, and next
He don't
thing,
mess around,
next
does
thing
he?
you know, he looks like Lego.
Hey.
The beard by the beard of Zeus.
I'm a little tighter than Jim. No.
But clearly the second greatest beard at the final table. Our man Adam is here tonight, and that
That's true.
is fantastic.
It's not the beard of Zeus; it's the beard of Jesus.
Yeah, that's the real.
Jesus Cristo.
He's got the real one. Glenn's going to rip it here, all in small blind. Does fold around to the small blind. So Glenn will rip it. His 2 blind stack gets it in there with Jack 3 of clubs and
Once again, he's dominated.
running right into it. Raj has Jack 9 in the big blind.
He hit his other card last time. Let's see if he can hit some threes or some clubs here.
All right. Ace, queen, 8. No help for either.
Backdoor clubbies.
Ace pairs the board. Some chopportunities
A
now.
lot of opportunities.
10 of clubs, not one of them. Pardon me, it is one
is
of
one.
them.
No, it's not one of them. That's
Jack
a straight.
9 makes a
That's a
straight.
straight.
I forgot about that little ditty.
Whoopsie daisy.
Good night.
So straight here for Raj will take out our man Glenn, and Glenn will finish in
8th place.
8th place for that sweet prize, $1,660. Congrats to our man Glenn for another nice run and another final table.
That's right. A true warrior, like we said. Been battling cancer and kicking its ass, and he comes in and finishes on another final table, and a sweet little prize for him. 8th place out of almost 300 entries today. Great job, Glenn.
Yeah, keep feeling better, and shout out from my baseball brethren. He always likes to tell me some baseball stories.
Oh, yeah.
What her hand was.
Esky Poker, the homies, joined us.
What up, Esky?
Another guy we got to see hanging out with the boys out there in Vegas as Lucas bigged the main event.
225.
The young kids were out there living it up, having a good time. I was like, man, I'd love to be like 24 years old
Man,
again.
back when I was a whippersnapper. Great to see you guys having a good time. Jason going to take this one down from the cutoff. King, queen.
I like that. Creative says there's a point where the beard is no longer a part of the man. The man becomes a part of the beard.
I agree, and I think Adam would agree as well.
Sure. Likewise.
And it's funny for us people that can't grow a cool beard.
Us people, don't put me in that category.
Crazy guy. It's into the
Us,
Yeah,
in general.
you got a little Navajo
You
in
could probably grow a pretty good
I
beard.
could grow a monster if I wanted to.
For us people that can't, as soon as we get a little whiskers on our lip, we start, feeling Carlos the mustache or something. It takes over our life.
170.
Yeah, Esky says he's still recovering. I would imagine. Mauricio raised it up under the gun, and look at Bart getting out of there in a dominated ace spot. Ace-9 suited, could have went for it. But ace-9 out of there. Mauricio under the gun raising with the ace-10. Does get around to the big blind now. That's our man James. He's got queen-8.
Or I tried to text you to show Adam. Heads up.
There's our favorite one-armed man. Hello, Jay.
Deuce 6-4 to flop. No help for either. James defending lightly here with the queen 8. We'll check.
Check.
Ace 10 checks as well. King of diamonds on the turn.
That's fine. We tried to get our son, just trying to teach him when he went to college, like, maybe the basics,
All right.
225.
A second check will open the door here from Mauricio. He will bet and take it down.
Takes it down.
Our man T in the chat. What's up, T?
What up, T?
I heart EVL and he misses Dupe's stash game.
Yeah, I missed the Duke stash game, too.
Yeah? We may have to break her out again soon, but Carlos the Moustache is currently out of town.
I am sure,
Kiss your mother with that mouth.
I am sure they are hearing it on the mic.
It definitely was a little Starsky and Hutch era,
He's got the placement.
dirty porn stash kind of thing, you know? Like, might call the police if you see this guy anywhere near a playground or a Chuck E. Cheese, but
Even for
I
me,
believed in the stash.
even for me, the man becomes part of the stash. All right, Dory's got 10s under the gun.
No, I'm just saying his placement is like. those
200,000 the bet here with
voice carries.
her pocket 10s. Adam on the button, he's got big slick.
Re-raise. All in.
Uh-oh.
Adam's gonna rip it. All in for 1.38 million. A pretty big rip here from our man Adam on the button with big slick.
That is a big rip, and 10s is a big hand. Let's see what Team Coyle wants to do here.
I've seen any of your cards. Nice pair.
Does fold a nice pair. She's not lying.
No, he's not doing that.
He's not interested in
Not
showing.
flinching. Adam's not gonna show it. Big slick takes it down.
I know he will.
Well played by everyone there.
Yeah,
Because you have pocket 10s doesn't mean you have to go for it.
yeah.
Especially when we're playing for real money here on the ladder ups.
And you see those stacks down there at the bottom are getting a little closer. Bart obviously has less than 10 big blinds, so he's going to need to find something pretty quick here.
80K.
Yeah, Phony says, get it in there with those 10s.
Don't necessarily have to play for stacks with them there, but I don't know if I have the courage to lay those down myself. But you'd much rather be the ripper than the one calling off there, that's for sure. Raj going up to 250 with his 7s. I agree, Frederick.
All right, Raj back in the action. Races it up, takes it down.
If you guys heard the question just asked,
Oh, yeah?
it wasn't as weird as it sounded. The band is actually called Ween, W-E-E-N.
Okay.
Our man Adam is wearing a Ween shirt, and he was asked by somebody, do you like Ween? And I know that may come off a little weird, but that's actually a band, so nothing weird going on at the table. Ween is actually a band, and they actually are a really weird
Okay.
band.
I love Ween. Just
I don't think you ever heard Ween.
just press play and let it rip, man.
They were on the South Park movie soundtrack, I think.
Okay, that's a piece of art by itself.
But they are a weird and goofy band.
200K.
All right, we're going to raise it up from the cutoff. James, pocket 8s. 200,000 to go. And look at this. The cutoff has pocket 8s. The button has pocket aces. Mauricio. Both players rocking similar stacks here. Somewhere around 2 million for the each of them.
Re-raise.
I hope you're talking about the band, Creative.
No. not the band.
Well played.
Mauricio will 3-bet here. 600,000 to go now.
And look at that perfect little triangle of chips he's got out there.
Sure did. That is
He broke them all down for the man. Says this is what you got to call.
1, 2, 3, 4,
6
5,
stacks
600.
Of 100K.
600,000. Pocket eights go into the muck. I think the pretty stacks did it.
There you
Pocket
go.
eights are out of there.
Michael Metzger, I agree. You guys are pretty spot on there. No shade if she does make the call. She decided to lay it down and fight another day. And she mentioned she's not seen many hands shown by our friend Adam, so she really doesn't know
Quiet game.
what he's capable of. He made a big jam when they were down to 10-handed, RJ, and our man in the 5 seat folded ace-king suited, face up, pre-flop.
Ooh, I wouldn't show him. I don't mind folding big slick once in a while or pocket tens once in a while, but I ain't showing nothing.
They had a super shorty at their stack, and we're waiting to get to the final table.
I will not let my folks know I'm making big laydowns.
I think he showed because I was standing behind there, and he showed it to me. He said, "Hey, Eric, look what I'm folding." I was like, man,
right.
That's a whole lot of fold right there,
I can
Jason.
see you being a bad influence.
Indeed.
All right, Bart's going to pick it up there, and the big blind gets a walk. That's like a coupon for the short stack.
And our bubble
Yeah.
went out the very next hand, by the way, too. Adam ended up knocking that player out.
Okay.
They got it. They got it in Queen Jack versus Ace Jack. Adam actually had the Queen Jack, spiked a queen.
Well, yeah,
that was all she wrote, and they made the final
and
table.
right there
so
on the bubble, that's a fun little spot to not have to mess with Ace King if you don't want to.
I said, Jason, what a genius! Fold an Ace King pre-flop against a big stack.
Yeah.
Here you are at the final table. Very next hand. He knew what he was doing. And it was our man, I don't know how to pronounce that, but he's been at the final table before.
JIE.
Yeah.
All right, and another walk, this time for Raj. Shows off his Queen 10 suited. He said, I got a royal flush, man. Nice hand.
Who is the next person out? That is a good question. We don't know.
Flamingo says pocket eights should be lucky today. It's August 8th.
8-8. Did not know that. For about 55 more minutes. It's August the 8th.
Special birthday for our man Jim Coyle.
That's right. Happy birthday, Big Jim. I know we said it already, but if y'all haven't already, say it in the chat. Bart has the parking lot hand.
All right, we found a spot. Folds around to the button. Bart's got ace queen. Rip City all in for 600,000. And Rags in the big blind. So Bart will take it down. Little extra cushion for the next pushing.
I see what you did there, RJ. I'm surprised my dirty old man self has not ever used that phrase. I'm going to use that.
Brilliant, huh?
A little
You're
extra
welcome,
cushion
buddy.
for the next pushing. I like it.
Glad I could help.
Fantastic. Didn't know you had that in you. I've been clearly influencing your bad decisions.
Would I like to help you out, Eric? Man, would I. All right, Adam, in the small blind. It folds around to the small blind. So it seems like our rail here, a little dusty and a little timid here for the moment.
Not this one.
But we do keep getting action from the blinds.
Little kind of double-handed, two-handed raise there. Just threw some chips out. 600,000.
This is the second time that Adams raised from the small blind against James's big blind, and this time James going to 3-bet.
He ain't having it. Pat's having a good time up there. Love to see that. He's good people.
And the 3-bet here from James going to take it down, 280,000 in profit.
Who's coming out this week?
Who's coming out?
Playing in the even bigger one. Oops.
That's a good-looking graphic. I like that.
That is a good-looking graphic.
Shout
Pops out.
Shout out to the graphic folks, Min and Cooper, and all those folks that take care of that stuff. That one looks sharp.
Man. I've made a bunch of day twos in that. I have yet to get a double bag or triple bag bonus. And it's pretty impressive when you see folks end up with those. There's only 10 flights, so I mean, you got to run pretty good to get one bag, but to get multiple bags and those bonuses.
All right, Jason going to raise it up here. Early position, ace-10 offsuit. And again, a little raggy around the rail. King high for our small blind and big blind. Jason's going to have to take her down.
Well done, JC. I'm telling you, Tommy, it is. It's tough to make those day twos. Obviously, the earlier flights have a lot less entries. So some folks like to play in the later, the later ones because there's more players, there's more chips. Yeah. The goal obviously is not just to bag, but to make it to day two with 30 big blinds plus a healthy stack. But the smaller fields are intriguing for others. So I feel like there's less folks to tangle with. Mauricio has your favorite hand again, Arthur.
All right.
Pocket nines again.
Yeah, pocket nines treated him very well earlier. Ballooned him up to around 2 million. He's chipped up a little bit since then, and now he's got the nines again.
All in. All in back.
He said all in. Here we go. She had a beautiful 9-10 suited. There we go. They're making change. It looked a little squirrely, like maybe we were calling there, but definitely not a call. She just was getting some change there, and we will proceed. Frederick, your TCH member card is good forever. If you still have time on your TCH member card, that time is still good.
Well, your membership you will have to renew.
But the number is good. You don't have to get have to get a new ID or anything.
So yeah, I'm not exactly sure what direction you're going with that question, but yeah, the member card will be there forever, but you do have to keep up with your dues and your membership fees yearly or monthly. All right, Mauricio going to rip it again here from the button this time with King Jack. Dory's Queen 9 in the muck. Jason's Queen 3 in the muck. So our cards on their best behavior right now.
Yeah, Mauricio knows that hand is often good against the blinds, so going to take that aggressive route again and keep adding to his stack as the chip leader, 2.78.
But I'll start trying to be loud. Yeah.
There you go, Mauricio mentioning that he will try to say all in louder. Yes, verbal is binding, and it's important for the dealer to be able to hear you when you announce your bets.
Yeah, you can't always trust the players.
Yeah, and if you want that dealer to be able to help you make sure that your action is done properly, one key step to that is make sure they can hear you.
And when the action's on you, more often than not, the dealer will be looking at you. That is their job, so you can actually motion to them as well that we're going up.
Yeah, but officially that doesn't mean anything. But, I mean, verbal is binding. Thumbs up is not. So by the letter of the law, you still want to make sure they can hear you. So many people now in the cash game streets just almost refuse to communicate, and it can be annoying, and it can cause problems sometimes with what the heck did this guy just do.
from wherever he started with. Oh, he's talking about showing his card, moving his cards like it's folding. We're used to it now.
Making sure they scan now.
I'm used to it now, so I'm waiting for you to do something.
Yeah, he was kind of moving his cards back over the scanner again. You don't have to scan them more than once unless the dealer asks you to, and there may have been some confusion from some of the action that he was making.
The table can be interesting that you want to make sure you scan your cards and then pull them back. And it can be a little funky there, and it looks like sometimes you're folding when maybe you're scanning. And so, yeah.
As far as I know, the action tracker hasn't asked anybody to show their cards.
Raise all in.
All in from Raj.
Raj is going to rip it. King 9 suited all in.
Wow.
I was playing with all the
So
Ripping it into really 4 people here.
yeah,
or 3
three
people.
players coming into this pot. And Raj says, limping,
Ain't pimping.
ain't pimping, get out of my pot. I'm going to rip it here with King High.
And again, we've seen Raj do this with Jack 8, 10-9. What was the other one? There was another weird one.
Love it. Finding a spot here to rip. 400,000 in free chippies out there. Of course, 100,000 was his own, so he's going to pick up 300,000 in pure profit.
Yeah, that definitely took a little bit of time for Jason to think through there with the 7s, but decided he's going to wait a little bit. Again,
Man.
Bart's down now that the blinds have gone up to 50, 100, 100.
He's down to 5 blinds now.
Yeah.
He has made it through his blind, so he'll have an orbit to pick and choose here. And you could see JC kind of looked to his left like, man, I wish you weren't so low. I could have raised with those 7s, which probably if he had it to do over again, he might consider otherwise anyway. But all right, this one folds around to the small blind, and Raj says, I just picked up 400K. I'll let my man Adam have this one. Walk it out.
Now walk it out. Walk it out. There's the young Cole in the chat. How'd you finish in that tournament, young Cole?
No, you have to get yourself a husband.
It's kind of advantageous.
Well, you can walk over there and call anybody you want to. Text
Or you can watch it.
that's watching.
Or you can watch it.
Yeah,
Fast forward to the hand.
yeah.
Just good.
It's just,
I do think that they should have the stream on like television. They're there and
But it doesn't matter.
so that everybody can see.
Out and ask
what,
them, hey,
that's great.
Like just one up there out of the camera shot, and then one over there so everyone can see it 15 minutes later. So it's not like you have to have a
15
friend
minutes
that's
later.
away.
we go all
you know?
day not knowing. Now all of a sudden you can know what somebody's doing or not.
That's good for the stream.
On break, we should all have. Like I said, you have somebody
I'm just happy. I think,
they're not always there.
yeah.
The all-time quandary. People get to the stream and want to see the stream while they're on it, which is always fascinating to me.
Yeah, I'm not even thinking about it
No.
at all. Of course, I've only been on 2 of these final tables, but I don't think that's really ever
I'll
going
watch
to be a
it
thought
the next
for me.
day after I punt in hand number 2.
You can't have your phones on the table. I'm like, you can just leave them with my husband. Who has a purse now?
All right, he finished in 4th. Well done. Only
There
one
you go.
bullet.
10x.
10x in that buy-in. Well done, young
Absolutely.
man.
Anytime you can 10x in a tournament, that's a good run. All right, Roger's going to raise it up here with ace-6 on the button.
You're one of the.
Adam out of there from the small blind. James, he's got a nice hand here. Ace-queen calling from the big blind. Off to the flop we go. King-deuce-deuce.
Interesting.
And now James will come out swinging here. A little stop and pop from the big blind.
Yeah.
Somebody just dropped a chair on their toe.
And an F-bomb to go with it.
I'm going to take my winnings straight to that table.
He was not in the hand. He would have.
400,000 here, the lead out from James, not messing around. So he just called pre-flop. Pops it here on the flop, king deuce deuce, and that'll do it. Take her down. Nice hand there for James. 430,000 in profit.
He's saying you would have got all my money. So he's upset.
I know.
You couldn't find.
Sometimes when that river comes out, Eric, it's kind of like dropping a chair on your toe.
So you're a big guy. 1 and 1, sir.
Makes you say some dirty words.
I have uttered 1 or 2 of those
Yep.
4-letter words.
Is he doing good?
But he was stood up for the all in. He sat back down.
Well, that's a good sign, the sitting back down.
And of course, we are 15 minutes later in the Matrix, so you can see our man Jason Skinny Cole is actually sweating Little Cole on the table across the room there. And now Little Cole checking in with us in the chat.
Sweating pops.
Yeah. What a matrix we live in. So cool. All right, hand 54. A doozy. Mauricio will get the walk. 5 high in the big blind. That's a winner.
RJ, if you don't put that sweatshirt down, I'm going to turn the cameras on and let the folks see what you're working with over there. Yeah.
Then I know you had HP on.
This is my mini keg.
That camera's pointed right at your belly button hole.
Right at my mini keg.
I don't know if these folks want to look into that.
What do they call those little
that
mini kegs?
abyss. Pony kegs.
Yeah, a little pony keg. Here we go. Pony keg, working with my BB guns.
Those little pea shooters.
All right, man, Bart grinding on that short stack. He's got a king and a 10 here. He's going to rip it.
Bartimus Maximus has ripped it. Raj not interested with the ace-9.
All in for 500,000 here from Bart. He has stayed plenty patient over there. And look at this. Finds a spot to get it through.
Yeah, I was surprised to see the ace-9 folded there from Raj. Called him last time with the 10-9. But decides to let Bart live, and Bart says thank you because the blinds are headed his way the next hand.
Yeah, and that 10-9, he was on the button. He might have known those blinds were getting out of there and just kind of picked that spot to try to hit a decent pot with half his stack. And, of course, he missed with that 10-9, had to double up Bart, and then rebounded quite well. Raj up to a little over $2 million now.
All right, we got wild card 777, which looks like, according to Poker Atlas, was Elias. Finished in 10th place in the deep stack. Congratulations on a deep run there. That's a great tournament. If you bust out early of this Lone Star Showdown, you can get back into that one, or if you decide you just want to come in a little later, not play the Lone Star Showdown, just play the 175 15K. It's a great tournament, great value.
All right, this time Raj will raise it up. Ace Queen in the low jack. 300,000 to go, full 3X on the blinds.
Makes the call.
Gets over to the big blind. That's our man Jason, 300,000. Calls with King Jack. 8-3-3 the flop. It's hard to get a pair.
All in, and Jason's going to have to fold the King Jack suited.
There you go, Raj, maximum pressure there. 8-3-3, a little raggy on that flop, and he's going to put an end to this one and take it down.
Fifth, fourth. Yeah, he got fourth, and I think they're going to ice him the rest of it.
Our friend Raj got 9th place, Mr. Roger,
Get rid of the small stack.
in the second tournament there, so great run. But yeah, Devin did get 4th place. Devin Cole, great job, buddy. It's down to 3 in that one. Joseph, Rob, and AJ, 3 remaining players. Shout out to AJ. He always tunes into the chat when he's not on a final table himself.
Yeah, it's been a little while since we've seen AJ at our TCH Live final tables, but we know he knows how to make an appearance every now and then.
Couple players really short now. Let's see what Adam decides to do with sevens.
Yeah, and one of those short players in the big blind right now, so he could perhaps try to take a shot at him.
And he is. Bart does fold the ace. Acey deucey. Very often you're up against a bigger one if a player's going to rip it right
Bart's
there.
patience has been phenomenal tonight. He has had a ton of, like, just
tweeners.
Absolute tweeners teasing him. He's fighting them off.
Still 7 players remain.
All right, Jason on the button now with the ace queen.
That's a rip city, baby. There it goes.
540,000 in his stack. He can not wait for a better hand than that. He's ripping it. All in with the ace queen. 5 high in the small blind, 9 high in the big blind. Take her down. Nope, somebody wants some chips.
Raise all in.
All in from Dory. She's got king, queen. In the hijack.
Another spot for Bart.
Yeah, Bart with the ace 9.
Right.
The tweeners are haunting him. All right, Dory's going to take that one down. And really, ace 9, the only spot that could have been any resistance.
What's up, buddy? Working hard?
They got a pretty spicy 2-5 game going on out there, right?
Ah.
Behind this table. That's the table we're listening to. Got a wild man who's moving here from Arizona. You can hear doing the talking out there. He's got about 4K in his stack. You guys want to play in a big cash game, go over there and jump in that table.
Yeah, the 2-5 games don't always get up here at TCH Dallas because the 1-2s are so deep most often. All right, Mauricio under the gun, raising to 250,000.
Got a raise, or a call rather.
Raj just making the call here with pocket 9s on the button.
Yeah, James getting a pretty good price, so he's going to come along as well.
Bring James in. Could we get some chaos? Queen 10 deuce to flop, 2 spades. Gut shot here for Jack 8. Gut shot for Ace Jack.
Currently the best hand is still the pocket 9s. Hard to know that.
That's really Dory.
$130 the continuation bet here from Mauricio. Working from under the gun. Small continuation bet here, and we'll see what Raj thinks of that.
I need somebody to deal a couple. All right, cool. De nuevo, estoy. That's a raise. 300,000.
Raj does bump it up. 300,000 now the raise from Raj. So Mauricio getting a good price on the comeback here.
A little click back, right?
Ace of hearts. Nice little raise there from Raj, but that is not the turn you want to see.
No, Mauricio playing it a little tricky here. Checks it over to Raj.
Check back.
Raj wisely checks back.
8 of diamonds. Jack 9 would have got there.
but it was Jack 8.
It was Jack 8?
It was.
Well, pardon me. That's right, because Raj has the 9s, holding the outs that it would have needed. I remember that now.
Mauricio checks it over to him again.
There you go. So it looks like Mauricio may have the check call button already clicked.
Yeah, there's 1.5 out there. I'm taking these 9s to Showdown every time, not wasting any of my chips.
All in.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, Rip City here from Raj. If you're going to bet, you got to bet every bit of it, and he does. 1.7 million, the rip from Raj.
And that's not going to make a whole lot of sense to Mauricio.
Mauricio did give that raise on the flop full respect, right, by checking the turn and checking the river. So perhaps
1.710.
he's thinking something could be up, but man, Ace Jack's a lot of hand here.
Yeah, cut one of those down.
He makes the call. He says, I don't care. He's making the call, and he makes the
There
right
you
one.
go. Big call here from Mauricio. And he's got Raj covered.
And he is excited because he knows what a big pot that is for him. He
Big
is
call, big pot.
not only chip leader, he is chip dominator right now. Mauricio knocking out Raj, who went for the gusto, RJ.
Did absolutely go for the gusto there. Set it up with the little raise on the flop. I didn't think he was going to go for it, but he did. And not only is that a big pot and a big call for Mauricio, it's a big knockout for the table. Our man Raj was doing some work.
He was doing some work. He had laddered up a bunch from a short stack, but he went for it right there, and he just went for it at the absolute wrong time. Well done, though, Raj.
Absolutely.
7th place out of 285. Great run.
He's in the 2K club, Eric. 2K even on the payout.
And Raj gets whamboozled by Mauricio.
All right, we're down to 6 players now.
Our 2 shorties can say thank you.
Yeah, a little bump up here for Bart and Jason. Bart grinding his tail off. He's been short this entire final table. Currently sitting with 5 big blinds. Yeah, Raj had a lot of chips there with his neighbor only having 5 big blinds, but
Rip City for Bart, fresh off a ladder up.
gotta appreciate the gusto and the heart going for the win there. Bart's gonna rip it here in hand 61.
It's right here.
Mauricio with his newly acquired castle of chips over there. He's in the big blind with a 10 and a 6. I tell you what, Bart's picking his spots. He's finding
You guys, good luck the rest of the way.
finding these little spots.
Mr. WAIY, I think you saw the payouts. We'll put them up again.
There you go.
6 players left. We've got 2380 locked up. We're playing for 13,650 up top. Not too shabby off of a $250 buy-in.
Not too shabby.
Or if you fired 3 bullets, a $750 buy-in. And we've got our man Dane, the Danish, is now dealing, taking over for Patricio.
Shouldn't have been my button. We were just talking about Jason.
No, he just
I just was talking about body language.
I'm big now.
You could just tell when he didn't want to do that. When you, I feel like I gave him no choice. He thought I would fall. One kill.
All right, Jason under the gun, wakes up with the old Choctaw Nizzleburgers. Bart wakes up with the hammer, the 7 deuce. Neither one with a short stack wants to play that garbage.
215.
All in, says James. The open from Adam. And a quick shove from James on the button, and that's a quick fold from Adam. So even with two shorties, players not afraid to open up hands, and of course, ace-king right there in that position. Pretty much a clear 3-bet or jam. Mauricio at 5.3 million right now. It's 11 million chips in play, so he's got almost half the chips at this final table. Let's see if he stays aggressive or if he puts it on cruise control until they get a little shorter. There's a look at that 2-5 table going in the background over there. Table 4 in the room. Wow, Bart folded the pocket fives there. Under the gun.
215.
That one I might have to ask Bart about. Let's see if that's just a spot or a hand he hates. Didn't want to risk the tournament life with pocket fives.
All right, 3 of you.
And a 5 in the window. I knew it was coming, damn it. Oh, Bart under the gun with pocket fives. Lets him go. Wowzers. Uh-oh, now Bart is in the big blind. Oh, I had a feeling a 5 was coming there. Dadgummit.
I blame you, Eric.
Well, I said I was going to have to ask him about it. If that's just a hand he doesn't like, didn't want to go with.
Well, he does have 7.5 blinds compared to the 5 or 6 that he's been working with,
Well,
but
and
now
he
he's
knew,
on the big blind.
He knew Jason was in the blinds there too, so maybe just didn't want to tangle there. That probably has more to do with it, but man. I know that's very results-oriented to think of it that way, but
215.
I trust Bart's decisions more often than not at a final table. Dory's going to rip it here on the button.
All right, Dory's ripping it, Queen Jack. Find a spot, and Adam under the gun. He was the original raiser here, coming in with that ace-9. So he raised it up to 215,000. So it's going to be 600,000 to call from Adam if he's going to take a shot with this ace-9.
Yeah, I was going to let him have a couple days before asking him about it. But if he spins it up and wins the tournament, you know, maybe that's something I can ask.
Adam lets go of ace-9, so Dory gets that through. Queen Jack good on the button. Takes it down. And, of course, that one had a little extra meat on it there with the razor coming in under the gun.
Our two roofing fellers, Bart Bogart and Jason Cole, swapping spots kind of back and forth here as our fellas in need of some help down there at the bottom of the totem pole.
300.
Mauricio, that's a good-looking stack over there. Look at those towers he's got working. And now he's got a good-looking hand. James raising under the gun with Jack-10 of diamonds. Mauricio looking down at queens.
700. 700.
700 and all in. Look at this, folks.
Wow. So Mauricio 3-bet 700,000. Dory's going to rip it. She's in the cutoff with jacks.
And there's a jack in the hand of James. This is a clear call here for Mauricio.
Call. All right. Let's see him.
All right, so Mauricio does make the call. Queens taking on jacks. Now,
Dory's going to need a lot of help here. There's one jack left in the deck.
Ready?
somewhere out there. Jacks taking on queens. Dory needs some help to survive. 9-9 for the flop.
Jack of clubs is what she needs.
Ace of hearts. Only a jack can change it. 7 of hearts. No jack. No help for Dory. The queens will hold. And our friend of the show, the lovely Dory, will find herself eliminated in 6th place. Sweet prize, $2,380. And more chips for Mauricio.
Absolutely. The run good, the play good continues for Mauricio. Great run, though, by our friend Dory Coyle. She's got 2380 coming back her way, and she gets to leave with her man, the birthday boy, Mr. Jim Coyle. Great run today for Dory. And then there were 5, RJ.
Good night to the Coyles. I'm sure they'll be checking in with us on the way home. Always an absolute pleasure to get to see Dory and Jim.
That's all they do is just cash in tournaments.
All in from Jason.
He's got a ladder up. He's going to rip it with the 9 deuce. It's the first 2 numbers on his shirt.
921 roof.
921 roof. Why not? And he's going to get it through with the 9 deuce. Double down one time.
It's not the 9 triz, it's the 9 deuce. So he will find a skosh of wiggle room there. Jason now with 675,000. Bart back down to that 5 blind mark. And yeah, you can see the 2nd place in chip stacks now only with 17 blinds. So it's going to be action-packed here. A little bit of a push fest while our man Mauricio has all the chips.
Yeah, I mean, he's facing a raise here. I mean, he can call with anything for that price. He's already got 200 out there in blind and ante. 200 more, but he does decide to let it go.
Even chop.
Love it.
That's some good comedy. The guy's got almost 7 million out of the 11 in play, and Jay Cole over there saying, even chop, guys?
Sounds good. Good time to chop. I'm
Good.
getting kind of tired, you know.
Yeah, good times. They've been playing since 10 o'clock this morning.
Man, it's a good one-day tournament, though. Everybody asks, you know.
14 hours.
When do they have those good one-day tournaments? Well, a lot.
Saturdays.
A lot
Almost
of
every
Saturdays here
weekend.
at Texas Card House Dallas.
Still 50 right now. Still fine.
The only times they don't have a good Saturday one-day tournament is when the even bigger one's going on. All right, Bart's ripped it. He's under the gun with an ace. Ace 4 for Bart. Jack high out of there. Mauricio in the small blind does have a suited queen 9 here, and that is a little bit tempting at this price. 5 blinds total to make the call.
Oof. Yeah.
Definitely in range there for queen 9 suited if he chooses, but he goes against it. Queen 9 in the muck. So Bart will again get that one through. But
Blinds are up.
he's now in the big blind, and the price of poker is going up.
It's one more of those good news, bad news stories. Hey, good news is you're still in the tournament. Bad news is you got to put 240,000 in the middle.
And Jason just being in the big blind, that actually knocked him below Bart, so they swap spots. But Bart's in the big blind now.
There's the answer. He is going to stay aggressive.
Yeah, now Mauricio can just min-click these short stacks because Jack high and 9 high's got to go to the muck.
We can stop the clock one time, or we don't want to do it.
I don't think they can stop the clock. I don't know. Okay, can they?
They will stop at one time to discuss any opportunities, but
Back off. What do y'all think?
I would do it.
So how does that work?
You could do an ICM.
No, I know that, but I'm saying like, when you need to
I mean, I would want to know if everybody's in before. If they're not in, it's not worth it.
I mean, I've looked at numbers. I'm not like committing to anything, but
all right, James under the gun here. I believe he has pocket 5s, if I remember, if I saw that correctly.
What happened? Hold on. Oh. No, we're good. Yeah, 320, yeah. With what? Just stop the action? Yeah. All right, hold on. Just 1 second. You're good. It's on the other end, yeah.
So pocket 5s flashed across the screen there for just a second in the hand of James. And I believe that's what he has because he did raise. He's under the gun here.
Yeah, we can see Mauricio folded, but the action is getting caught
And
on
now our
something here.
fancy schmancy table has the action tracker a little off. So
Little extra camera time for our big stack as he organizes all those. There you go.
man, that's
320 was the open under the gun from James.
that good looking stack over there. Somebody needs to get that guy a new MySpace picture. Take that guy's picture.
Back over to Adam.
There you go, pocket 5s.
In the big blinds, got 240,000 already out there. Does he want to call an additional chunk? He says no.
Ah, 10-5 off the Reddit hand.
Yeah, what do you? I mean, they're not. They're talking.
Is anybody else interested?
They're going to make us do it, right? Like
Yes.
they're not going to do it.
Yeah.
No, actually, Felipe has to talk to
Small blind, big blind. Yeah.
They were poking around at a little ICM chop conversation. Bart and Jason are so short, they weren't the ones bringing it up. I think Mauricio actually brought it up just to see if the other guys wanted to talk, as he has the monster stack. Jason just said, y'all can look at it when I'm gone. Not interested at this point.
All in from Bart. King 5 on the button.
Bart's
we're going to have some action here because Adam's got pocket 9s now.
Yeah, Bart's interested in winning, so he's going to rip it from the button with a king. He is going to run into one, like you said, with those pocket 9s. It's going to be half of Adam's stack. Just under. And it's a rejam.
All right, Adam's going to rip it with the pocket 9s. And that will make Queen 4 take the exit.
And King Bart going to need a king.
All right. Our man Bart Bogard at risk here. Down to less than 5 blinds. Gosh, less than 4 blinds
Less
here
than
for
4,
Bart.
yeah.
So he's ripping with King high. King 5 going to need some help. Our man Adam looking for the elimination with those pocket 9s. King deuce 10 on the flop. Bart needed to find a king. He has found one.
Uh-oh, it's a sweat.
Jack on the turn. We've got straight outs or 9. No help for the 9. So Bart lands the king, and those two will swap chip stacks. Bart now up to 1.1 million. Adam down to 625,000.
My goodness. Chip in the chair for Bart under 4 big blinds. Now he's got almost 10 big blinds. And now it's Adam and Jason, our shorties.
Had an opportunity to play in possibly a Saturday tournament. It might have been one of the good Thursday night or Friday night tournaments we have here at Texas Card House Dallas, and it was a long time ago, possibly even like a year ago. I played with Adam, and I remember like massively bluffing, and I gave him my chip stack. And of course, Adam's easy to remember with the beard of Jesus over there. But so shout out to Adam as he eliminated me one day back in the day. All in from Jason. Skinny Cole ripping it with that suited Canuter, 5-4 suited. So it has become a bit of a rip fest here as one player is holding 75% of the chips or so.
The last time Adam and I were on a table, it was early on in a tournament. He got eliminated. It was still in the rebuy period, and somebody said he'll be back, and the guy looked over and said,
Oh,
yeah,
dear.
but not for 3 days. We all got a little chuckle out of that.
We do love.
He did indeed come back, and it didn't take him 3 days.
We do love Adam's beard.
Yeah, the whole look, man.
Yeah, and
he's a cool cat, man.
Those locks, the beard, he is great. We got to visit with him a little bit before tonight's stream. He was excited to.
He said he needs to win this so he can afford to buy his kids school clothes.
True. Just missed out on tax-free weekend.
Tax-free weekend.
Yeah. All right, folds around to the small blind. Mauricio. He's going to rip it. 9 deuce suited. And Skinny Cole makes the call. He's got pocket fours. So we're going to find a decent spot here for pocket fours and Jason. Mauricio taking a shot at this short stack with the old 9 deuce of diamonds.
This weekend is actually tax-free weekend.
Oh, we got some more coming up. Okay.
You and I can go buy some school clothes.
Nice.
For ourselves.
Let's go.
All right, Jason and son Devin standing behind him. Little stand-up equity here. Team 921 Roof. He's all in with the pocket fours.
What's that area code?
972.
Okay.
921 Roof.
All right, pocket fours looking for the double up.
4.
4 in the window, followed by a 10 and an 8. 1 diamond here for the 9 deuce. So big set here for Jason. 9 of clubs.
Lock it up.
On the turn, and that is a check mark. All right, so our man Skinny Cole. Jason finds the double up here, up to 1.3 million. Mauricio takes a little tiny hit. It shows that he's got 500K left, but that's not accurate.
Even, yeah.
He's got heaps left.
He's got heaps. Production let us know that they're going to get the chip stack corrected because he clearly has more than 535K. He's got that in just 1.5 blue stacks over there.
Poker ADHD rooting on his buddy Jason. Shout out to Calvin for making an appearance last night on TCH Live, by the way.
Absolutely. Played a little PLO. Had a good time.
Love it when the celebrities can make it to the stream.
Move on.
That one human dude wants to know why shove 9s in that last hand there. Adam, it was Bart that shoved his king 5 short, and Adam knew that the shoving range for Bart with the short stack was really going to be wide, and he shoved over the top of that.
He did reshove for a little bit more.
To knock out
yeah, pocket 9s is a pretty good hand to isolate with. Especially
well, if he just calls, he still has the same half a stack.
Right. And you have to protect your own stack because he doesn't have a ton of blinds either, right? Yeah. So he does not want the action behind him necessarily in there with him. He wants to take that shot by himself.
Yeah, with a middling to lower pocket pair, you're hoping to beat one player, not face the whole table.
Yeah, I think
I know what you're asking, that one, but
why not kind of team up on the shorty? But he had his own stack there to kind of protect as well.
Ready?
What's up, Big Glenn?
Yeah.
Mr. Glenn has joined us in the chat. Another great run for Mr. Glenn DeFurio.
After all bazillion appearances Glenn has on the TCH Live final table, he always comes in and says hi to us when he can.
When he's not winning.
That's right, when he's not still in it.
There's Min the Master over there getting a count of the chips real quick.
Yeah, it looked like our chip counting tracker might have crashed there for a second, so they're going to do a little counting to recalculate and make sure that thing's on track.
Cal Mauricio has 6,325,000.
6,325,000.
6,325,000. So it was a little off.
Sounds about right to me. James is hanging around over there in the 1 seat. He does keep picking up chips. He's up to 2.2 million. Jason up to 1.2. Bart up to 900,000. I know that sounds crazy, but he has been working with about that much all evening, or if not lower. And Adam here has taken the hit here in these last couple of orbits. He now is our shorty.
Just a call here from the cutoff in Mauricio. Bart loves to bink tournaments up at Choctaw, but I don't think he wants to do it with the Choctaw Nizzleburgers.
Jack deuce for Bart. Mauricio.
We like to call that the stink bait, the hook with a duty on it.
Well, he's reaching like he's up to something. But just a call here from Bart. Mauricio sneaking in there with the 6-7 suited. And Adam would love to look at something here to squeeze. Instead, he's looking at 5 high. So he's got 4-5. 8-4-5, the flop. How did Mauricio know?
Pretty good flop for the 6-7.
And he is setting it up here.
Adam thinks it's a good flop for his hand. It is not.
Ooh. So Mauricio came in with the limp there with that 6-7 and flops a straight. And now he's betting it here to see if those shorties will play with him, which is a little bit dangerous. But it just so happens Adam has 2 pair.
Yeah, and unfortunately for him, there's no other move but to go all in when you hit 2 pair.
All right, so we're doing it.
He needs a 5 or a 4. There's only one of each left.
2 pair here for Adam. A straight for Mauricio. Adam going to need a 4 or a 5. Well, running queens on the run out. The straight good for Mauricio, and that will be another elimination. Our man Adam. Sweet run today here in the Lone Star Showdown. 5th place for Adam, 2,880.
Now there's pay jumps start kicking in, about $900. 37.30. Pay jump announced from Jason Cole.
Jason and Bart hanging on, and look at this. They're now in the Final Four. Our man Bart mentioning that he's been on a heater this week. Been on a heater the past couple of months, including a nice cash in the World Series of Poker main event. Had a nice series up there at Choctaw. This week alone, he's had like 4 Texas Card House cashes. And
here we go.
And another final table across the way at another card room here in Texas, or in Dallas area. So he's just been stacking chips. Like he's getting carpal tunnel from stacking all the tournament chippies. Not me.
Does fold another pocket pair there, does one Bart. Jason going to take that one down and chip up to almost $1.5 million. He's now on the heels of James, who's second in chips.
There's a fun final table here for Bart. I know he's been stuck bottom feeding, but he has bottom fed his way to the Final Four almost elegantly. And he mentioned to me before the stream that he's finding some spots here lately to really go after some pots, right? And it's cool that he's in that mode here lately. He's been finding spots to go after some pots, get some chips going. But tonight it has not been that. It has been the complete opposite, and yet he's handling it no problem, like a true professional almost. And, you know, it just shows you how many clubs my man Bart has in the bag, right? He's got a bunch.
Is that a golf reference?
Yes.
Okay.
Like that?
Yeah, I didn't know what kind of clubs you were talking about.
14 clubs in the bag.
There's only 13 clubs in the deck.
True.
Yeah. Mauricio, 7 million in chips out of the 11 million in play. I'd say that's pretty good.
All right, Mauricio trying to sneak in there with that queen 8. Jason's going to rip it with jack 8. Could we see queen 8 and jack 8 hook it up? 1.3 million here from Jason. That's pretty hefty.
Yeah, I think we'd be very surprised to see Mauricio make the call here. I think a queen jack or better, you might think about it.
And of course, he's used to having 2 super short stacks behind him, but
Jason not so short.
yeah, Jason's got some chippies now.
Wanted to also mention that the month of August, besides that we've got this cool, crazy best poker month happening, we've also got hot seats going on at TCH Dallas. Monday through Friday, 8 in the morning to noon. We got some hot seats going. They're doing some drawings. Definitely check that out. $300 for those first 3 hours, and then at noon, they've got a $500 hot seat drawing as well.
Every player at those tables will win some free time as well. So not only are they hot seats, but hot tables.
Yeah, it's going to be 2 hours to every other player at the same seat number in the room for those first 3 hours. That final drawing, every player at that same table is going to get $50 in time. Pretty cool promotion, though, if you are somebody that plays throughout the weekdays, Monday through Friday, 8 in the morning till noon, a little something extra.
We all like a little something extra.
Absolutely.
Eric? I hear an all in.
And that's Bartimus Maximus. He's got the San Francisco waiter.
Queen and a 3 for Bart. He's ripped it from the small blind. James considering options with 5-4 suited. Bart's rip here, 540,000. Just a little over 4 blinds. And James high with 5 high is gonna let Bart have it.
Not hand. Gets it done. He got through the blinds unscathed there. Now he's on the button.
I tell you, he's been doggy paddling all night. The only time he had to win a showdown, his King 5 took out the 9s. And other than that, it's been taking down blinds and antes and hanging in there.
James full. Mauricio waking up with pocket 3s. Bart's going to get a final free hand here before he's right back in the blinds. 4-handed. You're either under the gun, on the button, or in the blinds. King 7 for Bart. Yeah, he's going to have to put 240,000 out on the next hand. He's going to go with the King 7 here. Look for a double.
Yep, King high good enough to rip here under the gun. And Raggy around the rail again, so he's going to pick up the blinds and antes.
And now up to a little over 1 million. Can't get rid of him. And now James, Jason, and Bart all over 1 million. But Mauricio still miles ahead at 7.3 million. Hasn't had to do all the heavy lifting, but he's done quite a bit of it with some knockouts. That is a raise, and it's not a small one with the ace-9.
Yeah, James is in that weird spot with the big stack behind him. So if he takes shots at the shorty, he almost has to bump it up to get rid of the big stack behind him, or perhaps get a 3-bet that might force him to go away. But
yeah, not a real fun spot to have $7.3 million on your left.
It's a tough spot.
Well, we're having a good time. Thank y'all again for joining us. We're at our final 4 of this Lone Star Showdown final table. We're on hand number 84.
I hear an all-in.
That's an all-in for Bart, and that's a pretty good hand to do it with.
Ace 10 of clubs. He's had to work with a lot less than that tonight. He's pumped to see ace 10 of clubs. Mauricio did raise a little bit under the gun here, so let's see what kind of price he's going to get. $275,000 the original raise, I believe.
He's going to have to call about 5 something more.
And this, of course, would be interesting if Bart could find the double, but he does not. Mauricio's going to let 9 high go. So Bart will pick up $515,000 in profit. So he almost picks up a double up there just by the raise and take it down. That'll put Bart up to $1.3 million. Jason hanging around at $1.25. So those two have been kicking and scratching together, and again finding themselves neck and neck.
Yeah, and remember we had the conversation earlier when we were super short about maybe looking at some numbers with one guy just way ahead of everybody else. Now we've got the 3 that are really close together.
Kind of narrowing the gap, if you will. Jason going to rip it now. He's got a premium. Ace, king, big slick.
And it is a weird spot, right? Because they're all around 10, 11 big blinds except for the one player. So they're all just kind of finding spots to jam now and, you know, hoping that they can double up through the one big stack.
It is indeed a jam fest. James has leaked just a bit, so now he's in the running there as well. 1.6, 1.5, 1.3. Mauricio's still chilling with about 7 million.
That's not a rip for Bart there with the 5-4. James doesn't want to play the queen 6, and now over to Mauricio. He's probably going to play the king queen, and he's going to play for all of it.
King queen worthy of a rip.
Yeah, he's going to put Jason all in. Jason's got an ace.
Jason has an ace, 1.3 million in his stack. Ace 3 goes into the muck.
Shows the king queen.
How'd you beat? Let's see in 4 minutes. How'd you beat? You're risking $3K.
Jedi Master Ted says, what's going on here? Hey, folks.
Hello, Jedi.
And the tisk, tisk, tisk from Lego, as he loves it when players show their hand when they don't have to.
Ooh, you did it pretty good that time.
Mauricio.
Mauricio looking at queens on the button. Raised it up. He did limp earlier with the 6-7 and got a short stack trapped up in there. This time a premium hand, raising it up. All the short stacks get out of there. 3.5 minutes remaining in this level. Somebody mentioning, come on, break. I'm not sure if there's a break after this one or not, but it sounds like.
Yeah, I think there is. They've been waiting for one.
Sounds like there might be, and it sounds like
Bro. My coach would be mad at me if I
somebody's bladder needs a break.
Series coming up, man. Trailblazer.
That's right. Mauricio talking about the Trailblazer Series coming up.
Yeah, these four going to find themselves with some Trailblazer bullets. All right, Mauricio bumped that one up. Jack 9 under the gun. Bart's going to rip it with pocket 8s and takes it down.
There's that Trailblazer poker tour they're talking about. 8:25 through 9/8. Dallas and Las Colinas hosting events. The 100K kickoff event, 250K even bigger one, and a 500K main event.
$600 buy-in for that 500K main event. I was looking at the schedule today, and it is cool.
Cuckoo.
Lots of cool stuff going on, including those 3 events. Seniors event, a ladies event.
And RJ, you're only 2 years away from being able to play in that seniors event.
There was a stud event.
Well, that's got my name on it. They named it after me. Stud. Duh.
I think it was a single draw, if I remember correctly.
That's probably the one they named after me. The single draw. Perennially single.
Jason under the gun with queen 7. Perhaps takes a few extra moments there because he's about to wet himself, I think.
Bart's gone from 4 big blinds to over 10. He's going to let it go. Is James going to try to sneak a flop with a limp, or is he going to raise it up? He's going to raise it up.
He's bumping it up here with the 10-8 suited.
And the queen deuce is going to fold.
Mauricio says, man, why are you raising me right now? Take it down.
Well, I did hear them say during the break they are going to talk some numbers.
Aha. Well, we have 1 minute remaining in this level. Jason at 1.2, and he's in the big blind. So, if they talk ICM chip model numbers at the break, literally this big blind makes a difference between Jason and Bart.
Makes a huge difference. Because ICM, independent chip model.
And perhaps that's why
you get paid off of how many chips you got.
Yeah, sure. Perhaps that's why Jason took a few moments to fold his under the gun hand, and now Bart under the gun as well. But he's reaching for chips here. Is he really thinking about it? No, he's going to take a few moments as well. So they're definitely trying to get the break here. As we don't know if it has to do with the ICM or bladders, but we are like less than half a minute away.
And look at this. No shame in folding, says Jason. Because Mauricio's ripped it.
Yeah.
And Jason's got 2 overs.
And we mentioned that these big blinds matter right now if they're going to discuss any ICM stuff. And I think we have officially made it to break.
I'm going to take that off.
We have. They are on break, folks. This is what we were going to go on break and play for.
Okay.
We did find out we're not coming back from break.
We're not coming back.
The tournament, sadly, is over.
I felt like that might happen.
The tournament is officially over.
Okay, you got the numbers?
We are going to do an ICM chop, so let me tell you what it's going to be. 4th place is actually going to get more money. 4th is going to Jason Cole. They're in the 5 seat. He's taking home $6,000. So a big pay jump for 4th place.
Yeah, pretty juicy.
$6,235 for Jason. Bart is going to finish in 3rd place.
Okay.
$7,210.
All right, and that's where that big blind mattered right there.
Absolutely. James is going to take 2nd place. $7,590 for James, 2nd place. And, of course,
edging out Bart.
Our big winner is going to be Mauricio. He's going to take home $11,705.
All right.
Great run, boys, and great table for Mauricio. He's going to be our winner, $11,705. The winner, the champion of the Lone Star Showdown, Mauricio.
Well done, Mauricio, and the other 3 players securing 3rd place payouts, basically.
Absolutely.
And so, yeah, not a terrible deal there, and a nice win for Mauricio.
Absolutely. 62-35 for Jason, 72-10 for Bart, 75.90 for James. And again, our winner, the guy getting all the chips stacked in front of him right now pretty much, as Felipe was counting them down. But that's going to be Mauricio taking it down. So thank you again, guys, for tuning in. 11,705, our winner, Mauricio, tonight. We've got a big tournament coming up. The even bigger one starts on Tuesday. Get your bullets ready.
Yeah, that's
We've got
here.
satellites coming.
It's here.
Tomorrow, I believe there might be a satellite. I know Monday there's a satellite to get in that sucker. That's a $60 satellite. So make sure that you get in and after that one. Right after that booger is done, we got this thing coming up, the Trailblazer Poker Tour,
Nelly.
825 through 9/8. And then, RJ, it's time for the World Series of Poker coming back to Austin in September 10th through the 21st.
I can't wait.
What a great time of year. All this poker going on. Football season's back. Cranking into the fall as the temperatures are going to start dropping a little bit for us. No complaints from me, buddy.
No complaints from me. Jedi, only one time today. It was a record. Scotty Broyles, hello. Just joined us. We're out of here. See you, buddy.
He just got on to watch. Shout out to you, brother. We are out of here. RJ Dupree, I'm Eric Van Loozen. For TCH Dallas, we're out of here, folks.
Good night, TCH.
1 million.